We start with 1 hour chart. Okay. If you refer to my analysis, when the price was here, we mentioned that we talk about the possibility for one move down. All right. Usually we have this correction in some of other coins. All right. And when the price was here, exactly within this, I mentioned that if we get any buy setup, we will take it. And as we can see, when the price was dropped, then there was no buy setup, even any, I mean, because of this correction. Okay, because we are looking for flag. And even if we move to 15 minute, okay, exactly was here, the price was here. We said we can look for buy if we want it, and the traders, the only way was to have entry above this. And as we can see, even anyone's I mean, they wanted to have entry above to trade based on this, a small one. If you can see, if I put the line, the price didn't take. And after when the price dropped, then this one is not valid anymore. Okay, because I mentioned based on 1 hour chart, if you refer, I mentioned if you want to look for buy with this one, if drop a bit more, we cannot buy because this is not the flag anymore. It's change of behavior based on what I was explaining in my last video. Anyway, we didn't have a trade setup here. Since even we explained that what we have here, we will have a one correction for next move down. And we explain if the price drop, we prefer to buy from there. Okay. Anyway, now we want to see what's the next and how we can trade it, whether the price can break this low or not. As you can see, it's dropping. Okay. And we're more interested in the buy. If I move to daily chart, we can see it's correcting. Okay, now the question, how big will be this? Can we expect to have similar to what we have here, we get here before next move? Why? Because if we move to weekly chart, now as we can see, the price hit this top, but whether can break and continue or not, this is what we're looking for. All right, that's why we need to see how big will be this correction. By the way, we cannot confirm it because the V is correcting. Okay, now we want to see whether we can get the trade setup. If we move to lower time frame, forward chart, we are within this move. How deep it can go, we are not sure. Whether the one can drop to this level, it depends. We cannot confirm it right now. Okay, the only thing is if we want to buy, how we can trade it. Okay, right now we're looking at, if we put our line here, okay, whether I think if the price break this low is better. If not, if we get the buy setup, we can take it. But right now what we have it, the price sharply is moving. Still we can expect one more correction, whether small or big, for the one more drop. That means still we can expect what we have here, we repeat. But from now, any buy setup, we take it. I mean, if we see the opportunity, we take it. All right. And what we want, if we get the buy setup, as long as the price, we came to this level, if we get within this range, we start to manage even this uh, trend line. What I want to say, whether from here or lower, if we see any sharp reversal with a small correction, we take it to this trend line, we start to manage it. If we get any trading within this, because what we have here, it can repeat to move lower within this channel. Okay, how about if the price continue and drop sharply, then everything will be different, because if it's continue, for sure it give a correction for next move down. Okay, that's why we shouldn't buy right now. We don't need to jump into and buy. We should just wait when the price is going to reverse, and when we see there is a reversal and correction, we buy. Okay, and then as I say, if we buy within this range, if the, for example, as we can see, I think the price almost broke the low. Okay, as I say, we're expecting the price to break because moving quite sharp. Hit. Okay, no, it haven't broke the hit. Now, any buy within this, we take it as a sharp flag. The price come here, we start to manage. But if this is moving very corrective, we don't take the trade. The another option is if we see the breakout of this with the proper, not flag, proper correction, we take it. Okay, and if we take the trade, the breakout of this It depends how deep it can go. Any of this level we start to manage. Why? Can we expect the bigger correction? Yeah, still we can expect. But what we're looking for, we want the price to break and continue. We don't want to stay within this range for a longer time. But we should know about the next possibility. Okay, any trade within this, we start to manage here. Breakout, we start to manage. If the, I mean, after we take the trade, we start to manage when the price come to any of this level. Okay, but right now we don't have any trade setup because the way is moving. Okay, in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup, I will share. And right now, we cannot jump into the trade. Why? Can we expect the price to drop and come to this level? Still, we can expect it. But that's, I mean, I don't want to say it will retest this low, but we can expect. That's why we shouldn't buy without any buy setup, any trade setup. Okay. Now, anything else I need to, how about the, right now we don't need to rely on the MACD or this one, nothing else. And nothing else, that's all. Okay, maybe I just show one example here. See the way this one was moving. Based on lower time frame, you could get the trade here. The best, based on 1 hour chart, the only way you could take the trade was here. This is the best opportunity for trade. That's as an example. How we can trade this one. If what we have here is repeat, you can have entry above this. Okay, just as an example. It doesn't mean what we have here will repeat. This is how we can look for buy when we see this kind of the move. Okay, anyway, just I show this one as an example. And now we're looking for buy, but we don't have the buy setup. We just wait. Anyway, again, we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.